Hello everyone, and thank you for watching another episode of Game Tech 101. Today I'll be reviewing a game called Limbo. It is only available on the Xbox Live Arcade for 1200 Microsoft points. Limbo is basically a very dark puzzle mystery game. There really isn't much of a quote-unquote story. The only thing you can really go on is the description of the game before you buy it, which is uncertain of his sister's fate, a boy enters limbo. Now, don't get me wrong at all. I was extremely impressed with this game. It is very simple. The controls are left, right, jump, and action. Now, for the puzzles, I honestly can't say the same. For some can be very, very difficult, but are very satisfying when completed. You're really challenged to use your mind in this game. For example, here you can't just jump and reach the ledge from the other side, but by dragging the bear trap under the rotted carcass and having it snap down, it releases and you're free to move on. There's absolutely no color whatsoever in this game, just shadows and light rays, but it really helps contribute to the eeriness and just darkness of the game. I constantly felt as if every step I took, I'd walk into a bear trap, or a saw blade would rip me in half, a box would crush me, or something of that sort, just to name a few. Some of the effects and just unorthodox ideas that were used in making this game, such as using a fly to reach a higher level and then rip his leg off, just opened my eyes to the possibilities and potentials that games have today. Portions of this game were executed with such style and great animations. For example, this scene where the boy crashes through the glass in slow motion, it really just flows perfectly. There's not really much else to say. This is a game that you kind of create your own story with. It's basically how you want to treat it. And this is just a little piece I wanted to throw in. It's my top 5 favorite ways that I died in Limbo. Now, number 5 is definitely the bear trap. That actually happened to me multiple times trying to get past that part. Number 4 is the circular saw, or table saw in that sense, I suppose. Number 3 is just random deaths. I remember dying so many times just randomly. This, number 2, was so hard to pick between this being number 1 or 2, but it is just hilarious. Not many people get impaled by a spider leg. And number 1, I was actually doing this part for an achievement, trying to go back. It's called backtracking. But I jumped on the ledge and I completely forgot that that platform goes back up, and I just got squished like a pancake. Alright everybody, and this next part is an achievement walkthrough that I've kind of put together. This is the first achievement that you can come into. It's at the very beginning of the game. When you first start, the little boy wakes up. What you do is, whenever he completely stands up, and instead of going right like a normal platformer, just walk left. Then there'll be a glowing little blob on the floor. All you do is step on it and you get 5 achievement points. It's called Wrong Way. Now, achievement number 2, I believe this is it's either in the first or the second chapter. You walk to the water and there's a crate. All you do is pull it back, and there'll be a rope hanging from a tree. What you do, just climb the rope, and then you just jump from branch to branch, and you have to get to the highest point possible in the trees. On the right side at the very top, there's going to be a tree that you can push over. That's not the way you want to go. You want to actually go left, and there will be a rope swinging. It's really hard to see with the tree branches, but you just climb up the rope and jump across, and there will be a blob waiting for you for, I believe, 10 achievement points. Or 5, I'm sorry. It's called Altitude is Attitude.
Number 3, this one is about a third of the way into the game. There's an elevator lift that has a switch on top and bottom. All you do is climb on top of the elevator, pull it down, and then push the lift down so you obviously don't die. And then after that, you get another achievement. I forget which one it's called, but urban exploration for 10 points. Now, this one, you just basically walk up a hill. These are in order of achievement. You're going to walk up a hill, and then you're going to walk down into a crevice. Now, you're going to hear water where you just saw him jump up, and that's when you're going to want to jump. Then you just get another achievement for Alone in the Dark, and you walk back out of the hole, climb up the ladder, and continue the level. This one is called Climbing the Cog. What you do is, instead of pulling that lever you just saw in the very beginning, you just climb over it, and then you get an achievement if you walk to the other side. If you turn on the cog, it will not be there. So what you're going to have to do is just wait. This one is called backtracking. What you do is, after you finish your normal part of the mission, you jump over, wait until this goes back up. As you saw in my last video, I get crushed. You run across, wait for it to go back up, and jump on this ladder. You climb all the way to the top, and then there will be a cog on your right, and you're just going to walk under the cog. Walk under it very carefully because you can get crushed under it. Then just step on it, and another 10 points for backtracking. This is another elevator one, but what you do is you actually have to climb under it. There will be a little chain that you climb down. All you do is climb all the way down it, step on it for your easy points. And then all you do is climb back up the chain and continue going on. This one's a little more challenging. This is towards the end of the game. You basically just have to wait until the world turns completely around after you flip that switch. You're going to climb up. This one is, I believe, called Guided by Sparks. You don't see any sparks yet, but that ladder you just saw, you jump on. Then you'll start hearing some sparks. Don't worry, these won't electrocute you, it's just little sparks. Well, those sparks will kill you, but the next one, you jump across the ledge. You jump up on this block, run across to the right, and make sure you do jump left so you can make it over that. That actually can kill you. You just jump over the thing. Easy achievement points. 10 points. Guided by Sparks. This is one of the last achievements. It's kind of hard to get because you just have to time it perfectly, because it's a timed gravity lift. As you fall back down, you just jump up, grab that pipe, and pull it out. And then the very last achievement, 100 points. All you got to do is just watch the credits. The credits were kind of long, so I shortened this up. But you get 100 achievement points, and it's called Where Credit Is Due. After that, you also get an avatar award that becomes unlocked. All you have to do is just wait for the main menu to pop back up. And there's another easy 100 points.